So what's going to happen with the ETH merge? I basically see two scenarios. I'm going to outline both of them and then give you which one I believe is going to happen. So watch the whole video. Here we go. Scenario one, Ethereum is a buy the rumor, sell the event type of thing. What that means is the hype leading up to the event runs it up, runs it up, runs it up, and then when the event happens, it goes down. A climactic event. And with most things, this is how they go. Scenario two, price keep going up. This is what we've seen with Bitcoin halvings, and if you're unfamiliar with what a Bitcoin halving is, that's when the amount of Bitcoin that gets mined per day gets cut in half, creating an overnight supply shock. This many, this many. Now this Ethereum event, it is a triple halving of sorts. Now I'm going to tell you what I think is going to happen, what I lean on, but let me finish this thought. This right here is the lifetime chart of Bitcoin. Those blue lines are when Bitcoin halving events happen. Look what happens to price. Now here's what I think is going to happen. Can't work in certainties, only work in probabilities. And I feel the probability is, in normal times, this would be a very bullish event, and it still very well may be, but because of the macro conditions, I think there's going to be a pretty hefty sell-off after the event. But I do think the effects of this supply demand that's happening, which is massive, because the amount of Ethereum mined per day, there's going to be no more mining. So the amount of new Ethereum per day is going to be cut by 90%. Look what happens to Bitcoin price when it's cut by 50%. 90% on Ethereum. I do think the effects of that are very much going to show, but I think it's going to take a while because of the macro going on right now. Inflation's still really high. Fed's still raising interest rates. Earnings for companies are still going down. The housing market looks like it's going to go down further. It's starting to really show signs. China looks, whoa. And I could go on. There's just more and more. So normally this would be a very bullish, get the hell in there type of thing. My probability, my feeling, my probability, the way I look at it, is that this is probably going to be a decent sell-off. And then when macro conditions get back to stable, there we go, off to the races. Hit the follow.